I've made a mistake. How do I get her? Oh. All right, so this is how you do an oil change on one of these dumb things. This is my 2023 Honda Grom. I bought it probably about a month ago. I've ridden it a couple times since, just to and from work, but it needs an oil change. It's got like 3,000 miles on it, 2,400 miles on it, and I will put money that the guy that I bought it from never did an oil change ever. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is throw a oil pan down underneath here because I do think that this is going to leak a little bit. I'll pop all that open, make sure it can actually drain. And I'm gonna take off the oil filter cover right here. So don't have the best drill for this, but even really a drill for this, I just have to literally put it on there and turn it with my hand. Shout out to Ryobi for being that crappy. I'm gonna store these down here, make it easier to find them. Now, when I pop this guy off, there is a spring right here. Let's see if I can get it in one fell swoop. Perfect. Fairly simple. I'm gonna keep that, and I was right. There is some oil. Good Lord, that oil is dark. I should have worn gloves. I like doing this with pliers because it's a little bit easier. Just kind of put them in and spread them out and just pull. Good Lord, that looks bad. Yeah, that guy has never changed his oil. Well, I'm glad I'm doing that now. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is directly underneath where the oil filter was. Oil filter was here. We just pulled this guy out. We're gonna actually take out the drain bolt, which is right here. This big guy right here. So I'm using a 12 millimeter socket on it. Where is it? Gotta feel it with my hands. Just break it loose. Perfect. Put that old bolt over there. Get this guy in here because good Lord, he's covered in oil. I'm just gonna let that drain. I'm actually gonna tilt the bike just a little bit. Zoom out for you guys. I'm gonna tilt the bike into riding position so that we get all that oil coming out. Oh, there's ooh, almost just lost it. There's a washer right here. I'm gonna put that over here. Yeah, it definitely came off the oil. Put that back on, just on there. Make it easier to find. The next thing we're gonna do is get our oil in, which today we're gonna use some synthetic oil, which is OEM for this Honda Grom, the 2023. I believe it's the same as the 2022 all the way to 2026. This kit came from Climax Motors. I just got it off Amazon. It was pretty cheap. So, comes with Pro Honda 10W30. The oil filter gasket, and of course the oil filter. Now, something I've always read to do when replacing one of these guys on a car or even really any type of motor is always add a little bit of oil to this guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this oil, I'm just going to pour it in the top. Ooh, that is all over it. It's hard to do. Yeah, just right in there. Rub that all over it. Pop that bad guy in there. Pop the spring in. The next step is really important. Otherwise, you're going to be leaking all over the place. This gasket, it's wise to replace it, and the kit comes with one. So it's just definitely worth it. Oh, almost got it. There we go. Okay, so that guy's trash. Kind of wrap it around. Perfect. Easy fit. So you do need to sit this correctly. And if you don't, again, you're going to be leaking oil all over the place. So this is like one of those kind of important moments. So I will be just pushing that guy in like that. Take these original bolts and don't over tighten down on one side because then it's not going to seat properly. I like to kind of do this by hand normally, but for some reason I have lost all of my bits, good Lord, that hold this guy properly or can actually drill these down. I believe they're 9mm and I can't find my 9. Normally I can't find my 10. Now I find a surplus of them. But I'm going to turn this guy all the way down to 1. Make sure that's seated properly. So these go to a specific spec. God knows what it is, and I'm not going to look it up because this is 125cc. I don't really care. Turn this guy up a little bit. Definitely going to have to tighten those by hand. Wipe that off. I'm going to tighten this bolt back down underneath again too. Got to find the hole, wherever that is. Oh, golly, it's impossible to see. Again, this bolt has a spec that it's supposed to go to. And again, this is a Grom. So let's just kind of do whatever. Golly, I think so slippery. I'm going to go hand tight with this. Don't want to strip anything. That should be everything. Okay, so the last step is going to be taking this guy off. And the engine takes 1 quart of oil, which is fairly convenient. I cannot for the life of me find my funnel, so we're just going to try and do it this way. Far as success. Great success.
A great success!
Oh, there's a little bit of drop. Okay, we're going to start pouring it everywhere now if I keep doing that. All right. All right, clean enough now. that tightened back down and boom. Okay, so now the last final step, while everything tightened back up, is to give her a start. While doing this, kind of hold the bike straight up and down. It's good to see if you're leaking anything. Make sure everything's tight. I need to tighten these guys a little bit more. I forgot to only tighten those almost hand tight. Perfect. So that's how you change the oil on a 2023 Honda Grom. Bye.